Alrighty, we are back. So you guys have voted for it, and here we are with it. Chadus Maximus. You may be wondering what's the build, and I'm going to show you. So first off, there's a few things that we're going to want to buy, a few things we're going to want to get, and it's going to be all mostly on Terrace. So we're going to go with Scout. The reason for Scout is that Scoundrel gets his defense buff, and I think it's good. It's not bad. But Scout has something that's a little bit more important, which is implants. For those of you who are watching my KOTOR 2 stream, you would know that implants are really nice, and they can definitely buff your character a lot. But KOTOR 1 locks it behind a feat. So a lot of times I rarely get to it just because it's like feats are very powerful. So we're going to do our Chadus Maximus. Yeah, that looks close to our thumbnail. Let's do that. So the recommended build for this kind of character is a really high dexterity, really high intelligence. Intelligence is really not a good idea, just because you already get a lot of intelligence skill, and you don't need it. I don't want wisdom either. Yeah, we'll dump that into there. We'll take one dexterity bonus, and the reason why is because I'm going to wear heavy armor, like power armor. So by wearing power armor, there's no reason for me to have high dexterity, because the dexterity bonus is only going to be 1. There's no point in me having a +2, +3, +4 mod on my dexterity. None whatsoever. So 12 dexterity is fine. 16 strength, that's going to mean that I'm going to hit really hard. In KOTOR 1, there's not much of an importance on Constitution. So Constitution does not matter with your skill level. In fact, most of my KOTOR 1 builds, I usually just have 10 Constitution. Doesn't really matter too much. But the 16 Charisma is kind of important. That makes us better at talking and more likely to resist certain powers. So we're going to get to our skills. We get 12. Now, we do have access to most skills. The main important ones are Repair and Persuade. And I'm okay with either one of these, mostly because when we get our one companion mission, she can do either one. But for sakes and purposes, we're just going to go down both. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Then we're going to go feats. Okay. So as a scout, we're going to get this leveled up for free once we hit level 8 or 9. It's one or the other. So we're going to be on Terrace, and we're going to do as many missions as we can possibly do to level this up. Once we get this, though, we stop leveling. No need to level up past that. We're totally fine with that. We're going to get melee focus for the +1 later on. But right now, we're going to get 2 weapon focus. Our name, Chadus Maximus. And this is our character build. So from here, this is what we're going to use. This is what we're going to play with. One of the hardest playthroughs you could ever do in this game is to do the recommended builds. So whenever you select skills in your attributes and feats, if you just keep hitting recommended, it's going to be rough. It is going to be very rough. You're going to have a very rough time. We got to skip the intro or else we get copyrighted, which is nice. Thank you, Disney. Thank you, LucasArts. Hey, there's no music. What the fuck?
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Yeah, I piqued your interest with the thumbnail. Hell yeah. We're going light side, so... The Endar Spire.
Fall out of your bunk and hit your head? The Endar Spire is the ship we're stationed on. This ship. You probably don't even know who I am, do you? I'm Class Volgo, ensign with the Republic Fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive.
So, Based Gamer 6624 asked a very important question. Why Scout? So, in KOTOR 1 and 2, it doesn't matter what your stats are. You can play whatever class you want with whatever stats. Nothing's wrong with that. But you have to know what you're getting yourself into. Scout gets a lot of skills, so even though I have average intelligence, I'm getting a lot of skill points. A lot. So that means that I can do maximum repair, maximum persuasion, all that. But also, by being a scout, they get it where every time they level up, they get a free feat, which is the implant skill. I want the implant. I want it. So instead of playing a soldier where I have to waste a lot of my levels getting the implant skill and then I'm not very skilled myself, it's a waste. So we're going to say who's Bastila.
Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really. But she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You've explored the farthest reaches of the galaxy. You visited planets I've never even heard of. People with your skills and abilities are hard to find. It's no wonder the Republic recruited you for this mission. But now's the time to prove yourself. I know you're a scout and not a soldier, but Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack.
Okay,
so hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
So, as a scout, I felt a burp coming, sorry. So we have 16 strength. This means we're going to hit harder. And in KOTOR 1, strength increases accuracy. So that means the higher your strength, the more likely you're going to hit, and the more damage you're going to do. Dexterity. I'm going to be wearing heavy armor. I'm going to be wearing power armor. Power armor gives you like a +1 dexterity bonus. So if I go higher than 12, I'm not going to get anything out of it. Dexterity really is for guns in KOTOR 1. In KOTOR 2, you can get a perk that makes it where your dexterity is your chance to hit instead of your strength. That's very cool. Constitution just gives me extra HP because as a scout, I'm not going to make a lot of HP. So it's okay that it's a little high. Intelligence, average, because scouts get a lot of skill points. A lot. And wisdom 8 because I'm going to have a lot of implants and I'm going to have a lot of armor that makes me immune to mind control effects. So there's no point in me having a really, really high wisdom when I'm wearing power armor that makes me immune to mind effects. And I'm also going to be... I'm either going to be a Jedi Sentinel, so I'm even more immune to Jedi effects, or I'm going to go Jedi Guardian. One or the other. I'm thinking more Jedi Guardian. And then Charisma 16, so that way I can just persuade people to do whatever I want. That way I don't even need to use the Force. Because mind you, with power armor, I can't cast most Force abilities. Most abilities in the game are locked behind armor. So as a Jedi, that's the reason why you would wear Jedi robes. Jedi robes also give you a +8 dexterity bonus. So if you had 18 dexterity, you could use all that dexterity bonus to dodge attacks. So that's the character build. That's what we're doing. Now, usually what you would do... Usually what most people do is they don't level up at all. And they just save all their leveled ups. And they get to Dantooine. And then they become like a level 10 Jedi. Like level 11 Jedi. That's good. That's not bad. That's actually really, really strong. But as a scout, if I level up my scout to like level 9, I get free implant ×3. So that means I get like the best implants for free. I could just wear them. All I have to do is find them and, buy them. So that's one of the reasons why I want this. And also, once I turn into a Jedi Guardian, I get less skills. So the less skills I have, the less I'm going to be able to persuade people, the less I'm going to be able to repair droids. And that's what I'm going to try to max out, is repair. Because you get a lot of XP from it, and you also get dialogue with HK-47. So that's the build. Is there better ones? Probably. But I'm not here to do the best. I'm here to just have fun and try something that's a little weird.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own. Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
Ass is quaking, booty shaking, yeah. I don't know why there's no music for some reason. I don't know why. Oh. That's right, the music in this game is loud as fuck. So KOTOR 1, I can't maximize it on my screen. So to you guys, it looks like it's maxed out, but that's because I had to crop it.
Now that the door's open, you better take the lead again.
Whereas, to me, I'm actually playing with like
the Sith are
a
threatening
small
to
square on
overrun
my
our
screen.
position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
Charisma does help you resist
that door's locked.
spells.
I don't have...
I hate on how Trask... Oh my god. Trask is like, okay, I open up the door that was locked. Now we'll switch to you. Oh look, the next door is locked. Switch back to me. It's so annoying. I hate the way that was done.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party! For the Republic!
Now Flurry is gonna debuff us, which is kind of a shame. That's great, Chadus. Boom! Boom! Yes! Yes! Oh. Trask, what are your stats? He's pretty average. Okay.
Yes?
Now, loot in KOTOR 1 is predetermined. I can't move my character. That's not good.
Here.
Boom. Boom.
I've got a feeling that won't be our last battle with the Sith. Good thing we have med packs to heal our wounds. It might be a good idea to use one now before our next battle.
Good, he gave me a free med pack. Alright, so now we got a longsword. So the difference between a short lightsaber, a long lightsaber, whatever, is that the short blade has a positive effect if you put it in your offhand, so it's easier to dual wield, which is exactly what we're going to do. Now when you notice the damage increase, this is supposed to be 1 to 12, but because my strength is so high, it's 4 to 15. So when I don't have the short sword in my hand, it's a +3 mod to attack. With the short sword in my hand, it's a -1 with a -3. So I'm more likely to miss with this, and I'm more likely to not hit with that. So we're just going to go weaponless. We're also going to whip out the combat suit. Combat suit, as you see, gives you 4 defense, my +4 dexterity bonus. Pretty nice. I'm hoping I'm explaining the game well enough to you guys who are either new to KOTOR and never played it. So that way when you guys do play it, you know what you're doing. You know what you're kind of getting into. Because I did send this to one of my friends and he's never played KOTOR, so I'm hoping that when he does watch this, he kind of understands what he's getting into. And Scout is like one of the harder classes. Alright guys, we're about to start combat. Now here's a fun fact about the Endar Spire. You see how low my HP is? See how it's like really, really low? It's 3 out of 9. Here's the fun part. You can't die on this fucking tutorial. You could die later, just not now. Now the game wants you to do a grenade toss, and that's totally okay with me. Boom, grenade coming out. Just like that. And here comes more enemies. We're doing a flurry. So one of the things I don't like about KOTOR 1 is that loot is not randomized. So no matter how many times you play KOTOR 1, it will be the same loot over and over again. On some hands that's a good thing, because then you can orchestrate your playthroughs around that. For me, I like KOTOR 2, where the loot is completely random. You can kill the same guy 10 times in 10 different playthroughs, and all 10 times he'll drop something different. I like that.
It's a Dark Jedi! This fight is too much for us! We better stay back! All we do is get in the way!
Boom!
That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
There is a max level. There is a max level in KOTOR. Ah, shit, I lost control of my character again. There we go. I can switch to my other character and move just fine. After combat, it's a risk. It's very annoying, but it's whatever. Now Trask, my boy, whip out the short blade, thank you.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my god, are we gonna hit?
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
So yeah, we're badly wounded. We're at 1 HP, but remember what I said, you can't die in this area. So it doesn't matter. I think you can die in the second part, but not in the first part. And we're gonna level up too. So now we're a scout level 2. And you notice we get 3 points even though we have average intelligence, which we're gonna put into here. And then we're going to put into, I guess, computer use, I guess. That makes the most sense to me. Now we get feats. As I said, we're gonna get this for free, so it doesn't really matter. But what we can get while we're doing this is when we become a Jedi, we unlock the Persuade skill, so it doesn't cost as much points to get it. So we're not going to worry about that. Flurry is what I've been using. Flurry is really nice because you can hit a guy for 3 times in a single fight, in a single round. Instead of 1 hit, you're landing 3. But the issue is that you suffer a debuff. Like, you're easier to attack, and you're also more likely not to succeed in an attack. Power attack, it adds extra damage to the assault, but it doesn't have much drawbacks, honestly. It's pretty nice. What we're going to do is we're going to take toughness, so that way we have more HP to work with. Now, there is a max level in KOTOR 1. KOTOR 2, the max level is 50, and KOTOR 1, the max level is 24. So if you level up 12 levels in your starting class, you are fucking yourself. Because then that means you can only have 12 levels of being a Jedi. and it's harder now to level up that Jedi class. This is why a lot of people will complete Terrace, the first tutorial mission. They'll complete it at like level 4, level 5, or just level 1. And then they'll save all that XP, so when they become a Jedi, they're like level 5 Jedi. So I personally, for this kind of build, I'm not going to go for that. We're going to try level up Scout until we get Implant Tier 3.
There's something behind here.
When you level up, you also heal, so that's important.
Damn, another Dark Jedi! I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Wasn't there loot? No, there's not.
This is Cartho Nassi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Basila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
So what's everyone doing here Monday at midnight? Or Tuesday now? At this point, you can die. So just kind of know that. You have to be a little careful. It's just the previous area you can't die. This area you can. Boom! 14 damage. Oh my god. My man. 6 damage? Oh boy. Holy moly. We just wrecked that guy. And I can't move. God damn it. The game is very buggy. But thankfully, I played this game so much, I kind of know my ways around things. So since I don't have a companion, I can't just switch to a companion and then run around. Instead, I have to just save and reload. Oh my god. Can I move? Okay. Seems like we're running into this bug quite a bit. 14 damage. Oh my god.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
So with this one, since we have high computer skill, we're going to do that. And as you may have noticed, there's a few ways out of the stuck glitch, one of which is talking. If you talk to a companion, boom, you release yourself. It's really, really, really annoying. So we're looking at the camera feed, we're going to overload the power conduit. The higher your computer use is, the less spikes it costs you to do this. I have 4 computer use, so it knocked it down by 1 point. That's it. And just like that. Prototype vibroblade, that's nice.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below. I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire. Basila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
One of the issues, too, is that, it's under graphics. Your VSync, when it's on or off, can sometimes cause that stuck glitch. So you kind of have like a few methods of fixing this. There's more than one way to fix it. Hell yeah, Fuddy. It's an excellent mechanic. I'm making an RPG, and one of the things I'm making is a bastard sword. So you can wield it 2 hands or 1 hand. Either way, that's what a bastard sword is meant for. So that's going to be really cool to see players dealing with that as they're clashing against each other. Bada bing, bada boom. Chadus Maximus awakes.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Right, I'm Chadus Maximus, by the way, how we get here.
You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
Alright. I owe you my life. Thank you, dude.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
She's the one from the Endar Spire, right? I like what Fuddy said. We're Giga Chad, never Giga Sad. Hell yeah. That's Chadus Maximus, dude.
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
So, Base Gamer asked a really good question. What do I personally think is the best attack method in KOTOR 1 and 2? Many players are stuck between Power Attack and Flurry. To me, it's Flurry hands down. And the reason why is quite simple. Power Attack increases the damage you deal by like 20. So if you do a crit, you're doing a lot of damage. There is a chance for you to do a Power Attack and land 200 damage in KOTOR 2. Really nice, right? Well, Flurry, Master Flurry, if you activate it, you hit a guy 3 times, and it could be 4 times if you activate Force Speed. And here's the thing, what if all 3 of those crit? You just dealt 400 damage. The only issue is, of course, is that Flurry debuffs you. But it makes sense why. It's the best move. If there's a move that can possibly do that much damage, but it debuffs you just a little bit, I'll take it. I'll take it, because it's hands down the best. You just gotta, hope to God you kill the guy in the first hit, which you probably will. So anytime someone tells me Power Attack's the best, I'm always like, yeah, about that, buddy. I don't think so. Yeah, so how can one person be so important?
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
Alright. So, how do we go next?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Basila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers.
Well, the thing is about the game is that, so people will say, like, oh, power attack's better than flurry. Okay, alright. So what about guns? Because guns has the exact same stuff that swords have, which is rapid shot, snipe, and power blast. Well, power blast is exactly like power attack, but yet people avoid that shit like the plague. They usually go snipe because there's a chance you can stun somebody and it increases your crit damage, or they go rapid shot, and rapid shot is for the reason that you can hit an enemy 4 or 5 times with your pistol. That's a lot of damage. So when it comes to swords, all of a sudden people are like, well, power attack is really... It's really not. I've stunned people so many times with a crit only build where I just did the critical strike where I would slash them and then they would get stunned. It was so busted. It was so dumb. Now, mind you, KOTOR is an easy game regardless. I think the game is easy. I play on difficult setting all the time. But I think it's an easy game that any build could really work. It's just that you have to know what you're doing or what you're getting into with KOTOR 1. KOTOR 2, you could do whatever you want. But KOTOR 1, I have found, is a lot harder in different ways. So...
Good. We're gonna need to work together if we're gonna survive. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Alright, sooner we go, sooner we find her.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. Can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Alright. So, KOTOR 1 does not have the same crafting mechanism as KOTOR 2. This is what makes the game a little bit more tricky, is you have to actually find the weapons that you want. Here's a weapon, for instance, that we can upgrade, and when you upgrade it, you don't have options. You just have 1, 2, and 3, and you have to put all 3 of them on. So in this case, this increases the physical damage by 2. There will be moments where I disassemble the components on these, where I just take them off. Come on, open up. So right now we do 4 to 15 damage with this, but with the prototype we do 6 to 15 damage. So it's a little bit better. So right here we have this, and then we have that. Boom, now we're doing quite a bit of damage. We're gonna see... Yeah, in this game you can only modify all 3 slots. KOTOR 2, you have 3 slots as well. But KOTOR 2, you can change things. Like you can give this... you could change it where this blade does electricity damage. Not electricity, ion damage. Ion. So now this blade does 12 ion damage to droids, which will just wipe out droids. Because droids only take ion damage. So that could be really busted. You can also add, like, you could change the hilts of the blade to where it gives you increased attack modifier. So now you don't really have a penalty when you cast flurry and shit like that. KOTOR 2, anything could be busted. Anything. Especially if you do crafting. It just takes 10 minutes and you understand everything with crafting. It's very easy. And usually you just stick with one build for all your weapons because there's really no need to variate it. Armor in KOTOR 1 is very different. So, here you see this. If I put this upgrade on, I give 1 extra physical damage to the sword. Cool. Armor has 2 upgrade slots. And that's it. And one of the armors that we're going to go for, the 1 upgrade slot, when you click it, it gives me +1 strength. The other armor slot, when I click it, it gives me immunity to critical hits. So now you can't crit me. And then it also gives me immunity to mind control effects. So I'm like, oh my god, that is busted as hell. So, suffice to say, there is a lot of ways you could play this game. There is a lot. It's just you kind of have to know a little bit about what you're doing. We're not gonna really talk with Karth. I don't really care for Karth right now.
Right,
We're just gonna kind of
you
focus on
alien
other
scum.
things.
Everybody, get up against the wall. This is a raid.
There was a patrol here yesterday and they found nothing. Why do you Sith keep bothering us? Boom.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Wow. You want to know how you deal with this? Oh my god, 3 versus 2? We stand no chance.
You asked for this!
Poor Ixgil, he should never talk back to the Sith. Thankfully you were here to step in and help us. This isn't the first time the Sith have come here and caused us trouble. Just hopefully for the last. Good. I'm glad I could be of help. Don't worry about the bodies, I'll move them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off track. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Yay. So yeah. There's no need to really engage with them. You could just, you know, throw a fucking grenade. Just throw a grenade and boom, all your problems are solved. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2. This is the 2 skills we really want. Now, melee weapon focus gives us 1 extra attack bonus with our melee weapons, which means we're less likely to miss. Obviously, that's pretty nice. So now we went from this to a +2 now. So we're more likely to hit. KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2 are very different when it comes to locks. Okay, so this door is locked. In KOTOR 1, you do not get XP really for breaking the locks on these.
On it. It's open.
See, we didn't change our XP. We're still at 3,679. Nothing changed there. And also, when you lockpick chests and you open up the chest that way, you get the item. Great. In KOTOR 2, if you break a door down and attack it, or you break a chest open, you destroy the items and you don't get XP. So KOTOR 2 is a very different beast when it comes down to it. You have to be a little careful.
Yes?
We're going a good guy route, so we're going to be nice to this bitch.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I'm just looking for hits to steal. No, I'm sorry, investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
But yeah, how's everyone doing so far? Has this stream made sense to you when it comes to KOTOR? I try to explain it as easily as possible.
Just one of
Who's
Darvik's
holding?
men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
So I have such high charisma, 16 charisma, I could persuade just about anybody. And my persuasion is 3. That's not bad. That's actually really good.
No, I don't think so. I can't afford to trust anybody right now. Please, just leave me alone.
Well, tell me what's going on around your problems permanently, bitch. I can't believe she resisted my charisma. Oh my god.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just try and stay calm. The last thing I need is trouble with you and Holden. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Alright, I'll speak to
Could
Holden.
try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local
Being a
crime lord
goon.
lets you get away with
Oh.
things. Still,
We're
I appreciate
gooning
the
off.
offer. Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
We gained a bit of dark side points, even though we're doing this for the right reason. I don't know why.
Tongue hate one.
Yeah, I don't care about you, dude. I know all about energy shields, thank you. Alright, so this guy sells some stuff. This is medium armor. I know it says, like, heavy, but it's not. Like, this is a heavy combat suit, but it's light armor. As you can see, you see max dexterity bonuses. The higher the tier of armor, the less max dexterity you'll see. For a medium armor, this is actually really bad. Most medium armors are kind of like this, where it's like +3 or +4. So the fact that this is a +2 is really bad. But, on the flip side, at least you have something. The main purpose of wielding heavier armors is that you lower the damage that you receive, but you're less agile, so you're not going to dodge hits. You're probably going to get hit. You're probably going to get hit a lot. So when you come to the Jedi Master Robes, the Jedi Master Robes only give you +3 defense, but you get a +8 dexterity bonus. So that means that you have your dexterity at a maximum of 8 will reduce the damage and also make you more likely to dodge. So you're not even going to get hit to begin with. It's like the Dark Souls theme. Don't need to wear armor if you just don't get hit.
What? On it. It's open.
One of the things too is that you should always check your character's builds in KOTOR. In KOTOR 1, they lie to you a lot. Like, there will be a few characters you'll have in your party that have ridiculously high strength, but they start with a gun. And it's like, no, you're using a sword, motherfucker. You are using a sword. Karth's issue is that he's very tanky, but he is actually a gunslinger. It's just weird having a gunslinger that's a tank. It's just a little weird, you know? So his build does make sense. It's just...
Sure.
He's the first instance of a character where you're just like, what's going on with this character build? It's not exactly coherent. And you'll run into that a lot in KOTOR 1. You'll run into that pretty much everywhere. Everywhere you go.
What? On it. It's open.
I like how ridiculously big Karth's boots are. They're cartoonishly big. I'm still upset we couldn't persuade that girl, that we didn't have high enough persuasion.
On it. It's open.
Oh well. When you play on the highest difficulty, you do change the level checks of your dialogue options, so it actually becomes harder to succeed things. I think that's kind of silly, but whatever. Where's Karth? Bro. KOTOR 1 has like kind of a bad pathing issue. As you can see.
Sure.
In case you were wondering where we landed, we landed right outside our front door. Man, Karth, you really dragged me a far distance, dude.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Yeah, know more about you, Karth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
Sounds like it was your fault somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I did it.
Yeah. Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
So the Despot asked a question, which is, what are my thoughts on Dragon Age Origins? I didn't really care for it too much. I really didn't.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace.
Mostly. What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
So here's another suit that's called Heavy, but it's actually light armor. It's really good. Let's see, Ritual Brand gives you an attack modifier +1. That means that you have a higher chance of hitting. That's it. It's very simple. The big thing that's different with these double blade versus dual wielding, double blades have higher critical chance. They're more likely to do criticals, and they're more likely to do more damage with their crits. So if you're going a crit build, go a double blade, because your crits will be insane. As you can see, critical chance with a Vibro Sword is not really as good. Let's see, we're going to sell the Ion Blaster. So the Ion Blaster, it can do 14 damage total to a droid, because Ion is really, really good against droids. The problem is that you're fighting against non-droids for most of the game, and it's 1 to 4 damage. That is awful. We could sell the Blaster Rifle. I kind of want to hold on to it for a bit. What a lot of people do is they usually hoard their money, their belongings, and then they sell it all to one guy in Yavin who has like the best gear in the game and the best prices. I'm grabbing special swords, dude. Yeah, I'm stuck. Why is there an invisible wall? But back to the Despot's question. I really didn't like Dragon Age Origins. I didn't like most of the Dragon Age games. So Dragon Age Origin, I had this crazy cool character arc that was amazing. But that was the only thing going for it. I didn't like a lot of side stuff. I didn't like a lot of anything really going on in the game. We're not going to do Pazak because that's a bit of a waste of my time.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
You're from military base? You don't look like the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force.
Nice to meet you. I'm Chadus.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold it against you.
That's true, but people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood.
Succeeded.
Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
Yeah. You got everyone has their ups and downs. It's how you deal with them that counts. That one always
It's
works.
all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
Ah, yes. Yeah, you need to blow off steam once in a while.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Good, I'll be there.
Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
That's how good Chadus Maximus is, baby. Met a girl, immediately snagged her ovaries, okay? She is mine. She wants to see what my sword can do. Hell yeah. There shouldn't be anybody here. Yeah, no, there's not. Alright, so we're gonna do some dueling the arena. A lot of Sith patrons. Oh yeah, we gotta talk shit to this girl.
Where did you get those clothes?
Oh,
a
yeah, we
trash
gotta talk
compactor
shit.
in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Orders, I have no clue what you're talking
Careful what
about.
you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
Yeah, I'll go get that
That's
drink.
better. Now, hurry up with our order.
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
I think we gained XP from that. I can't remember if we do or not. Doesn't really matter, honestly.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Jedi Duncan.
He dropped the gun.
And to nobody's great surprise, Jedi is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon Two Fingers.
Yep. Easy. One of the things about this game is that it's like Oblivion. It doesn't tell you when you've already looted a chest or not. It's really annoying. I'm sorry, human. The betting window's closed. No more fights right now. People are sick of seeing the same duelists all the time. It's bad for business. Unless... My name is Ajul. I organize all the duels here. We need a new face in the dueling game, human. Maybe you want to step in the duel ring? It'll be a highly profitable venture. I might be interested. What's in it for me? I can arrange you to fight in the duel ring. If you win, you get the standard contract, 10% of the wagers. And don't worry, nobody dies in the duel ring anymore. Death matches are illegal now. Most fighters in the duel ring use vibroblades or stun sticks because the ring's pretty small. But a few of the duelists use blasters. Use whichever you prefer.
Vibroblades and blasters? And nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
The duel ring has energy suppressor fields to make sure nobody dies. Weapons are limited so they hurt but don't kill, and we've got a medic droid in case of serious injuries. Are you interested? I'll do it, but I want 10%. Yeah, you're joking, right? If I pay you more than everyone wants more? No, you get the same as Zelda. It's 10%. It's my final offer. Good, new blood for the ring, but you need a nickname, like Ice or Deadeye or Twitch. Good nicknames make people bet more. What's a good name for you? You're an offloader. You're new here. People won't recognize you. I know. From now on in the duel ring, you'll be the mysterious stranger. Cool. Yes, it's a perfect name for you. You got no past, no history, makes you seem like you're some big, dark secret. People like that.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
You ready for a duel now? You want to step in the ring right away? I'll set you up against Deadeye Duncan. I'll tell you the rules if you're ready. You fight and people bet and I make money. It's all good. Only one rule, nobody dies. Your opponent goes down, you don't finish them off. Death matches are illegal. You're new at this, I'll start you off easy. You fight Deadeye Duncan. You ready? Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Jedi Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene,
emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name. The mysterious stranger!
Jedi Duncan is pitiful. He's like 8 in all stats. He's really awful. He's really dog shit. One of the big things about Dragon Age Origins, though, since someone was asking, I feel like I should probably expand upon it, why I didn't like it. It's a very basic game setting, I should say. Like, there's nothing unique about it. There really isn't. Nothing is expanded upon. It's a lot of just vague averageness. Elves and dwarves are low for whatever reason. There's a great dark threat. We don't really explain much. Well, we just clapped his cheeks.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Jedi losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
Machiavelli is getting on this. He's like, "Oh yeah, we're shitting on Dragon Age Origins. Hold on, guys, I'm coming in. I gotta." He's like, "I gotta add to this." Nah, but there was a cool story that I had going on with Dragon Age Origins. I just didn't like any of the setting. The setting was just so average. It was just so bland. I just had no interest in it. And of course, my character's stuck.
Uh-huh.
Good fight, good fight. People like you. I also pay my debts. You won, so you get paid 10% of the purse.
What?
I still can't move. Isn't that nice? But, one of the cool character stories I had was, so my character's a dwarf. This might be spoiler territory for those of you, so just kind of give me a few minutes to talk about it. So my character was a dwarf noble, and I'm the second son, so I'm the second heir in place for the throne. And I was like, okay, cool. And according to the lore that you read before you play the game, most dwarves engage in cunning or backstabbing. A lot of backroom deals are being made all the time that more or less destroy the other dwarves, and then they always preach about honor when they really don't engage in honorable tactics at all. Well, my character, I just wanted to be a warrior. That's all I wanted to be. I didn't care to be a king. So I go to the arena to celebrate my birthday. I kick everyone's ass. And then the guy who I kicked the ass of, who's like the last champion, I honor him and tell him like he fought really well. But the prize goes to me because I beat his ass. And he was a little upset, but you could see like something was a little brewing. Like he was fighting in a way that was like trying to kill me, where everyone else was fighting away just to duel. Whatever, right? Then to celebrate the birthday, me and a band of dwarves are to go into the deeps and try to reclaim artifacts or territory that we have lost. Cool. Problem is, my big brother and I have been squabbling this whole time. Like, we've been just arguing and bickering with each other. And it's clear my older brother is dumb. And he is hammer first, ask questions later. And anyone who's against him, he just kills. He doesn't even, like, tolerate their existence. So he's not a good king. He's not going to be a good king in any way, shape, or form. He's easy to manipulate. He's really dumb. But I don't care for the throne. This is where my third brother comes in. He made a lot of backdoor deals, and everyone thought he was just a helpful advisor and just, you know, he was helping you trying to succeed. Turns out, he's the one who tried to have the arena guy kill you. He's the one who's orchestrating everything. And he ended up not only getting our brother assassinated, but framing me for the assassination, which led to my exile. And I was like, that's a really cool story. That is a really, really cool story, so let's expand upon that. So my character's exiled, and I'm thrown into the deeps, and I'm just expected to kill monsters until I die to restore whatever honor I had, even though I was innocent. And everyone was like, it's really hard to believe that I did this, considering how honorable I was. So my character engaged in like this depressive mood where he didn't really care what anyone told him as long as he could die fighting. That's all he cared for, was just to fight and die. That's all I wanted. Well, turns out you joined the Grey Wardens because they just so happen to be there. But the whole time I'm just insulting men for being men. I'm insulting elves for being elves. I'm just being a stereotypical dwarf. I'm being very honorable. And a lot of my options are kind of more evil options when they don't really mean to be. Like there's a kid who's possessed by a demon. And you could go through this whole route to try to cure the kid of the possession. But my guy being an honorable dwarf, I was like, I seen where possession goes. There's only one way to end this, and slam the kid's head with my warhammer. So I'm going through all these quests trying to restore the world. I attack the mages first because I'm like, magic is very deadly, and dwarves cannot cast magic in Dragon Age Origins. So I was like, okay, we really need to get a mage on our party, so let's go deal with the mage. Let's help the city that's under siege by undead. Let's do this, you know? And after I cull a bunch of mages, absolutely wipe them out, and then I deal with the infestation on the city, the problem is that I need the help of the dwarves. And I was like, we're going to save that for last. Because my character needs to go on this whole journey before he even goes and besmirches his honor by going back to the dwarf lands. So I go to the cities, I see that the human nation is divided into multiple powers. There's a bit of a civil war going on, where their king got assassinated by his second-hand man. Well, now the queen is ruling, and that's the daughter of the second-hand man. So there's this huge disconnect. Everyone doesn't know what side to take. Meanwhile, demons are just rampaging across the world, and I'm trying to gather all these forces to work together. After saving a city, saving the mages after culling them. Then I helped organize the elves because the elves were hiding in the forest. And I was like, we need the elves too, so let's go talk to the elves. I helped them out where they kind of rejoin with their kin and they re-embrace their friendship with their own neighbors, which were these werewolves that turned out to be elves. They were just cursed. And then finally it came to this cult. Because I had to go up to this mountain where there's a fountain that cures people's ailments. And there's this lord that everyone could rally behind, but he's in a coma and he needs this medicine. So I go to this fountain and I see there's an evil cult up there. I wipe them out. No big deal. I literally genocide them. I'm like, nah, evil cultists? Nah, that's dishonorable. We gotta wipe them. But here's the issue. I go to the fountain, and the fountain has a ghost that must ask you questions before you can approach the altar. The ghost is my past coming back to haunt me. So this whole time, my dwarf has spent months away from his home, hiding away his exile, trying to restore his honor any way possible. He's killing demons left and right, and he's just hoping that eventually he dies in glorious combat. Here he is in front of a very vision of his third brother who betrayed him and framed him for murder and got him exiled. And my character has this realization like, there was always a political game whether I engaged with it or not. And me and our older brother, we were just bad at it. You were just better than us. It's not that I hate you, it's just that you played me and I should have seen it coming. So my character had this revolution, like he finally comes to grips with what he lost. He apologizes to the soul of his older brother and says, you were a fool, you were a terrible king, you were a terrible option, but I just hope you know that I really hope that you find peace in your death. It's like, okay. So now after doing all this, my character's like, okay, I am ready to go to the dwarf homeland and try to get the aid of the dwarves. That's where I see that there's a civil war in the dwarves as well, where my third brother took the seat, and he's very progressive. He wants to change everything, but he's very power hungry. He's willing to kill anybody, and he's willing to use whatever authority he does have to subjugate anybody in his grip. Okay, but he is my brother. He is my dynasty, so I should help him regardless. And it was really, really, really tough, because he really was a scumbag. But it turns out he really was better for the kingdom. And that's where I hate Dragon Age Origin, is that you have your brother who's a scumbag, but he is progressive and he will restore the kingdom to glory, versus this honorable old man dwarf who would just keep things running the way they are, and he'll actually end up losing more territory to the point that the dwarf kingdom is almost wiped out. It's like that's not an option. You have a tyrannical dude who ends up doing great good for the world, and a good guy who ends up fucking his own people and wiping out the dwarves. That's not an option. But either way, my guy and the brother, they reconnect and they say, listen, you know, we had our differences, but I'm glad that we could come together and secure our dynasty on the throne. That's where Dragon Age Origin was really, really cool for me. But all the side stories, the way the gameplay felt, it didn't feel good. It really didn't. I didn't enjoy it. You handled Duncan pretty well. I think you're ready to fight Gurlon Two Fingers. Just remember, Gurlon uses blasters in the ring sometimes. You ready to step in the arena? Yes. We're gonna fuck this guy up.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
Yeah, I can't move my character. That's fucking annoying. 12, 13, and 7
it's
damage.
Over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Gurlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
I just fucked him up. Hey, now I can move my character. Yay, I can run around circles. Dude, I just fucked him up. Look at that. Look at that. That's disgusting. Good fight, good fight. We got 200 credits. The ring is in your blood now, like a virus. You need to hear the cheers of the crowd. You need the rush of battle. You need to fight again. You want to step in the ring now? You ready to prove yourself against the best duelist of Taris? Fuck yeah. When you're ready, go against Ice. She's tough, and so are you. There'll be lots of action on this fight. A huge purse. You ready? Yeah, let's do it, buddy. Let's fight Ice.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger.
Here we go. 8 damage only? Shit. 11? Okay. Shit. I can't move. We're gonna lose this fight. She has really high dexterity. 12 damage, wow. I can't move my character. This is annoying. This is frustrating because I can't move, and this is happening a lot. I'd be in ice tons of times on this. It's just the fact I can't move is really annoying. Now you don't lose anything by rematch, which is nice.
Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death.
Yeah, see, I can move. Oh, we're doing really good. And then we not. Yep. See you later, Freddy. We hit her for 15 damage, which is pretty good. But this here, this inability to move is really driving me crazy. There we go, V-Sync, that's what it was. There's different ways of handling glitches, and sometimes you can find it out on your own. And the fact that I couldn't run away means I couldn't do what I always enjoyed.
With steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as deathpan.
There we go. There we go. Now you just gotta run away. It's literally that easy. We missed. 13 damage. I'll take it. Yeah, whip out the blaster. Yeah, get fucked up. Ooh. Damn, we missed. She missed too. Got her.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Ice is knocked out cold! Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
Now, Marl, this guy here, he can crit you for 100 damage. You have to know how to deal with crits. There is a crit immunity item on Terrace, but I don't think we're high enough level for it yet. Yeah, new rising star. We'll make a good team. I'm making money, you're getting famous. It's all good. You want to step in the ring now? Ready to prove yourself? You're a real talent to this game, stranger. I think it's time for you to fight Marl. He's been up there in years, but he's very, very good. He used to be dual champion. Let's do it. Alright, we're gonna fuck Marl up.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Marl! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger.
So the trick with Marl is that you have to learn how to run away, but also you have to learn what crits are all about. So first off, we're going to give ourselves a stim. We missed. Run away. Because if you don't run away, he's gonna fuck you up really badly. Run, 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 run. Alright, we just hit him for 16. Beautiful. I don't know why he's giving me this shit. Boom. Alright, good. That was pretty good. 13 damage. I'll take 13. Boom. Ooh, we fucked that up. $24 damage. 9 damage. Woo. That could have been bad. We got him.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Marl is down, and questions abound! Is this the end for the long-time bet? Is it time for Marl to hang up his spurs? And what of the mysterious stranger? Twitch is waiting in the wings! Do you dare take a shot at the champion himself? Will the wild-eye wonder finally be unseated?
And just like that, we knocked out Marl. The big thing with Marl is that, I think, personally I think Marl is the hardest guy to fight in all of Terrace. He's just really, really fucking hard. And the reason why he's so hard is because he does that crit attack where he does 100 damage. It was insane. Someone posted on Reddit where they showed Marl's damage that he did to him. It was literally like 99 damage. It was like, holy crap. This is the beginning planet, and that motherfucker can do that. So I don't think he's really a fair fight. I really don't. He's annoying. Or into credits. Here we go. Just starting quite the reputation, stranger. Everyone's excited. They all want to bet on your next match. I'm excited too. More bets means more credits. Yeah. You beat almost everyone, human. I think you're ready to fight Twitch. Twitch might be crazy, but he's the best in the game. If you can beat him, you'll be a new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch! But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Terrace Dueling Champion, the mysterious stranger.
Alright, get in there, close the gap. Ooh. Damn, we just hit him up. Run. Nope. 9. Beautiful. The thing with Twitch is that he has really high dexterity. So as long as he's not using his guns, you're pretty much okay. It's just that with such high dexterity, he's more likely to do that, which is annoying.
The strength which has done it.
He landed a 9. That sucks.
Ladies, hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable,
you can't skip
he's
this.
borderline psychotic, and he's the best damn duelist in the...
So what you can do... Oh, he's got no weapon. This motherfucker's cocky as shit. Oh no. He's trying to melee me? That's so funny. What we can do is we could just simply unequip this and now we have like a +6 chance to hit. Man, dude, he is just getting lucky. He is just getting lucky shots. God damn. Get away from me, dude. Yeah, when you deal with someone who has really high dexterity like this, you just know you're gonna miss most of your shots. Nope. We're not taking those chances. I'm honestly surprised he hasn't whipped out his pistol again. Ooh, 15 damage. Wow. 10 damage. He just hit me for 4. 12. Nice. 8. He's almost down. Fuck you. I know you're gonna pull out that pistol. Fuck you.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Twitch's reign of terror is over! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion! The mysterious stranger!
Alright, you guys just witnessed it. Level 2 cleared the arena. Beautiful. I'm the new dual champion. Twitch was a good run, but you took him down. Here's the purse for beating Twitch. Bad news is I don't have anyone left who wants to fight you. You're too good for your own good. Nobody wants to go in the ring with you. The only one left who will fight you is Bendak Starkiller, and he's retired. Too bad. People would pay a fortune to see you fight Bendak. Boom. And just like that, we did it. So we can talk to Bendak Starkiller, and the only downside is that if we try to duel him for the title of Arena Champion, it gives you dark side points. I don't get it why. I really don't. But you can go to the Undercity, find out there's a bounty on him, and then come back and say, hey, I want to kill you for the bounty. As if that makes a fucking difference, right? Hey, I want to kill you, but this time for a bounty, which is for more credits, not for the arena title, which is less credits. Whatever, dude. I don't care either way. I really don't. Just know I'm just gonna kill you, you know? But yeah, this is a pretty common build, is that until you get sufficient perks into 2-weapon fighting, most people just stick with a 1-blade until then because of the chance of hitting. Me personally, I'm a dum-dum. I like to stick with the 2 blades at the very beginning. That's just me. This is a free medicine.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Selka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Terrace. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Alright, let's look what you got for sale. So he has this, which gives you immunity to poison. It's an implant that requires implant level 3. We don't have that perk yet, so we can't even use this. This one gives you immunity to mind effects. Notice it's an implant level 2. If you become a Jedi Sentinel, you're immune to mind effect anyways. It's kind of a pointless thing. Stim med packs are very cheap. I don't usually buy them because, well, I usually don't have the issue of low HP.
Ready.
And there's also free medicine in this game, so it's whatever.
It's open.
Boom.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
Hey, I recognize these men. They're Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic. You can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention. Welcome back.
Alright, I need some healing.
It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
Beautiful. Alright. We're gonna go over here. This guy is getting mugged.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Davik doesn't like missing payments. Bitch.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
That's too bad. Davik's gonna want to make an example of you for coming with us.
No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Davik doesn't like witness. Leave this man alone or you deal with me. Teach me to mind my business? My ass.
How'd you like that?
And just like that.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Alright, maybe I can
You
help you.
already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
I'm just glad I can.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Both of these guys have 100 credits on them. Yeah. So, like, literally, if I gave this guy credits, it would just give me more good guy points, but there's really no point to that, really, in KOTOR 1. But you would have regained your losses here. Me, personally, I like to hoard my credits, because, you know, I'm a Chad. That's my money. Can you help me? No. Not at all, buddy. You're just gonna have to fend for yourself. Nope. And then pull out the Chad face. Nope. Can't help you, sorry. I'm the fucking arena champion. I don't got the credits to spare, sorry, man. I got like 2k credits on me at the moment. Yeah, I got 1,800 credits.
What?
2,903.
On it. It's open.
Yep. Yeah, as Machiavelli said, in KOTOR 1, being a good guy usually means that you're kind of on the poor side of things. But trust me, this game you make so much money, it's not even funny. Mass Effect 1 was so guilty of this. Mass Effect 1, I was always a billionaire. Always. You may wonder how that is. Well, Mass Effect 1, every time you fight, you get guns and armor. So you just sell the guns and armor, and you just literally hoard up money. There's nothing you could really spend the money on anyways, except for guns and armor, which, go figure, there's literally a vendor in the Citadel who's got the best guns and the best armor in the game. And they cost like $1 million gold each. Well, if you have $1 billion, guess what you could do? You could buy all of the shit.
Open.
Ah, yes, here we go.
Yes?
Another bounty.
Please, please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
Don't worry, I'm not here to hurt you, buddy.
You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want?
Maybe I could help you with your problem with Davik.
I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man.
Here, I got 200 credits.
You'd give 200 credits to a stranger just to help them out? I don't believe it. Well, thank you.
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up needing those credits later on.
Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you. You've saved my life. I better go give this to Davik right away.
Yeah, as I said, there's really no point. You'll just be poor. But whatever, I'll do it. I want the XP. I want the experience. Because right now we're almost there. Almost there at level 4. We almost got it. Let me see if I can show it. KOTOR 1 scout level. Scouts. Where is it? Level 8. So that's the level we're going to stop at, is level 8, where you get implant +3, and you also get uncanny dodge, which means you have a higher chance of dodging, which is perfect because I'm going to be using heavy armor to begin with. So I'm just going to be really, really good at dodging despite wearing heavy armor. I don't know if you guys could read that at all, because I do crop my screen so that way you guys could just see the game.
What is this planet coming to, huh?
Oh, I forgot the Sith roads. Oh my god.
City.
Shouldn't you go to Laura says you belong, Slummy?
Oh, this is rich. Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
You better think twice about what you're doing. This might be more than you can handle.
Come on, fellas. This Slummy ain't worth the bother.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, Slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
60 XP. I think killing those guys only gives you like 5 XP because they're so pathetic. It's like, they literally are just 1 HP. So you don't get shit for XP for killing them. It's really funny. One of the things you may notice, Machiavelli is here commenting about how the voice acting is like AAA. It actually is really good. But one of the things you may notice is that older games had better things going on for them, like better gameplay, better map design, better whatever. And it's usually because they understood this. Their graphics suck.
Hey, you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing. Come on in. You have to try this Teresian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
Just like that. Chadus Maximus, he just goes in there, steals your shit, and then leaves you passed out on your floor. The one game that I really, really liked with voice acting was actually Jade Empire. Jade Empire just felt right. Even though it's all Asian, the voices just sounded great. They sounded crisp. They sounded just right. Oh yeah, Sith armor, by the way, is really fucking good. This is like Jedi Knight armor. I'm not joking. Jedi Knight armor is the exact same stats as this. Plus a dex bonus and then +2 defense. Your total defense is down here. So mine is 15. Karth's is 13. If he wears this, it's now 15. So yeah, we're looking for one vendor. Fuck, I forgot his name. It's not Igir, is it? I think it is Igir. Yeah, we gotta find Igir because I think he has an implant that gives you immunity to crits. It's rather crazy. We don't need this woman. A feature, it's in KOTOR 1. This is not in KOTOR 2. But in KOTOR 1, you can fast travel back to your hideout to regenerate to full HP and then return back to the spot that you came from. That saves you a lot of walking. KOTOR 2 does not have that.
Listen to me, people. That is a terrible scourge.
Yes.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
Beautiful. We got 50 XP, baby. The very moment we come here, we immediately see a gang war. Becks are nothing but bantha fodder. The Vulkars are strongest. We'll teach you who's strongest. Ooh, Chuda. Ooh. You'll hear that so fucking often. It's one of the reasons I hate fighting Rhodians, because those Rhodian fuckers sound so annoying. It sounds fucked up. But one time I was playing KOTOR, and I literally was sparing every Rhodian that I found, because I couldn't stand hearing their fucking voices. Boom, one shot that guy.
How'd you like that?
8 and 9 damage. God damn. Cryobane grenade. Volcar shock stick. The Volcar shock stick has a chance of stunning, but it does like no fucking damage. Yeah, the Twi'lek voice acting I think is the most iconic.
Time to rumble!
So quick little thing I should talk about because of what you guys just witnessed. When a guy turns their back to you, you get like +2 chance of hitting them. So anytime I'm fighting an enemy, if you see me flank behind them and start smacking them, there's a reason why I'm positioning myself. It's because you get a +2 mod. It's really nice, actually. It really is nice. Alright, so this is where things could get a little crazy. We're gonna repair the droid. Repair, we have 15 repair parts. Oh, fuck yes. So we're gonna optimize it, and then we're gonna engage it in patrol mode. No need to go crazy with it. Throw a frag grenade. I love doing that. I love that so much.
Down you go!
Thank you. There's a deadly bitch down here that we have to kill. But there's also loot. So we're level 3, now we're level 4. We're gonna increase our strength a lot. Strength and constitution is really all I'm going for. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Implant level 2 and uncanny dodge. So, uncanny dodge, what does that do? It's down here. Uncanny dodge. So the dexterity bonus to defense even when surprised by camouflage opponents, and also gains +2 to saves versus grenades. So that's pretty nice. We're just kind of following the droid around. Killing these fuckers. This guy activated an energy shield. He's getting shot up. Hell yeah. Boom, 15 damage. Nice. We just got energy shield from him. Beautiful. 2 med packs. Perfect. We have 23 med packs, dude. We have so much. My treat injury skill is so bad that I'm not healing much from my med packs. It's rather crazy. Alright, well, what the fuck is this? Why am I getting notified? Ah, yes. Okay. This is annoying. So we're gonna have to get this right. It's rather annoying. So to open this up, you have to memorize which order people join the band. Or you can always just look it up. I've done this a million times. You could literally look at my live stream history and see that I last did this. It is annoying. Thankfully, there's a beautiful Steam page where they kind of explain these things. So with this one, where is it? Oh gosh, that's the wrong one. This is the fun part. So what this is going to be is it's going to be... I always save just in case. God forbid I fuck it up. It's going to be this one. Then this one. Then this one. Then this one. Nah, don't do that. Then this one, then this one. Boom! Got it. And just like that, we just got our really, really good armor. The Achani armor. This is upgradable. So with it being upgradable, you're going to see what I kind of talked about earlier with the idea that you can augment this armor in a way that makes it really insane.
Ready. On it. It's open. Kipuna. Puna na kachu. Kimba. Kipuna. Puna na kachu.
Oh, that's right. Karth is wearing a Sith armor. I forgot.
Sure.
Kipuna.
You can't come here. This is a private apartment. What are you doing here? This place looks abandoned. Are you in some sort of trouble? Do you want to talk about it?
What are you?
Alright, well, I don't like your attitude.
How'd you like that?
10 damage. God damn. Oh, the droid is still killing people. There we go. So we just got an upgrade. It's called the mesh underlay for our armor.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Alright, Karth, you want to speak again, buddy? Alright. Is it a good time for questions?
You could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Yeah, I like this method of companion growth rather than KOTOR 2's. KOTOR 2, you have to bring your companions with you to unlock their dialogue, and you have to influence them. So you have to know what they like and dislike, and you have to do choices accordingly. I don't like that. I really don't. Because it makes it very tedious. Whereas this way of doing things where they just naturally follow you and they start talking, that just feels more organic.
Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so?
Excellent. Soon all your secrets will be mine.
All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though. You're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
I wasn't in a position to really know what's going on.
Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway, it got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm a scout. I was recruited for the fleet for my skills.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who was a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
And you implying I had something to do with the crash?
Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
Why would Bastila
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
Alright. I'm telling you, I had nothing to do with the crash.
I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
You know we're on the same side, right?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Alright, let's do that.
Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
I could have sworn you got XP for that, for doing, maybe it's later in the game. Oh, shit. 20 damage? Oh my god. So now we're having, like, +1 chances to hit. So that means that now we're at that threshold where dual wielding is just stick with it. Why bother switching? We already did everything else, didn't we? Yeah. So yeah, we just hit the guy for 12 and 20 damage. 32 damage total. Tomorrow I'm doing my last session of Zanzer's Dungeon, which is D&D basic. I'm very excited, but at the same time I'm kind of upset that it's like the last session. It's like, aw, I was having so much fun. It's a very combat-filled dungeon, so... Oh yeah, let's return to our hideout. We're returning to our hideout so we can heal, as you can see, but also so we can upgrade our stuff. Because I got an upgrade. So you see this? This now gives me 20% resistance to fire and cold. That is it. And you can always take this off, and the effect is randomized based on the armor value. Like this one gives me 2 bonus to the armor, so this jumps from 5 to 7. Much better. Much, much better. +1 energy, +1 energy, +1, okay. So this gives you +2 attack modifier, so you're more likely to hit. And it gives you +2 energy, so it does like 4 to 9 damage instead of 2 to 7. That's the way this works. It's very basic. The most crazy you get is with the lightsabers. The lightsabers are insane. Now we can transit back to our location. And boom, we are back. This is one of my favorite things. This guy's actually got one of the best armors in the game too, which is crazy. Because you could get it so early.
Go away.
Hey, you not talk like that. We just want to say hi to big bad bounty hunter Calo Nord. Nah, this can't be Calo Nord. He's supposed to be tough. This guy's nothing but a runt.
One.
One? What that mean? You be funny, tough guy? You know who we are, Calo. We're members of the Black Volker gang. You don't want to be getting funny with us, tough guy.
2.
Me no understand. 1, 2, why he count? He trying to count how many of us is against him? It's 3 against 1, Calo. What do you think about those odds? Well, you have something more to say?
3.
Boom.
No! No!
Stunned everybody and everything. You can die to this guy. He can be killed.
Go away.
Yeah, nice work.
1.
You don't scare me, Calo Nord.
2.
Alright.
Smart.
Alright, we're gonna talk to this guy. This is Holden, the one who's been after that girl,
What?
Medea.
Oh, sorry.
I was about to say
didn't see you
Medea.
there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
The guy who put a bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
Why would she do that? Yeah, I want the thing removed.
I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
200? If you hire someone to kill Dia, it'll look like you weren't man enough to do it yourself.
If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with her life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll stick to my end of the bargain.
Bucket. The reason why is that we're failing this is my persuade is at 3 and it should be higher. It should be at like a 4 by now. And we're also playing a higher difficulty, so we're kind of fucking up.
I saw Cal Nord in the tap room. He's a legend in this business. I wonder if he'd give me an autograph.
He'd probably start counting. Not seen you here before, human. You a new bounty office? Yes, my name is Zax. I'm the one in charge here. You look for work, there are many bounties available, legal and otherwise, but they all pay quite well. Or are you here for information? Everyone knows I'm Davik's best agent. Alright, tell me about bounties. It's 2 government contracts. One's an assassin, Selvin, the other's Bendak Starkiller. He's a famous deathmatch duelist. Between them, they've killed hundreds of people.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that. As long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
But not all bounties are dangerous. Davik's got some special contracts. One's for a girl named Dia. She attacked Holden. One for Davik's men. Another for Margot, who owes Davik money.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
And then there's Matcher. He used to work for Davik, then he betrayed the exchange, and now Davik wants him dead. Yeah. I got a bounty I want to collect. Tell me about Matcher. 300 credits. There we go. So you can help this woman. We're gonna try to help her with the dancing. Why are you helping? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm auditioning a dancer, or at least I'm trying to audition her? Not much point if she doesn't have a partner. What are you talking about? I'm Bib Saru, manager of the Starlight Entertainers, the top performing troupe for this sector of the galaxy. I was here scouting for talent when the Sith attacked. Now I can't leave. You think the Sith would let me go so I can get back to my troupe, but I guess they don't appreciate the arts. So since I'm stuck here, I figure I may as well continue my auditors. I'm supposed to be auditioning Lynn, but I think I'm wasting my time. Lynn's got all the moves, but I didn't know she could pull them off while sharing the stage. Where's her partner? She doesn't have one, that's the problem. Aren't you listening to me? Dancers don't perform solo, so I need to see if she can work with one before I get her off stage. I doubt she'll want to dance with someone who's wandered by. This is her one shot at the big time, and dancing with some wannabe isn't going to help her. On the other hand, I'm not going to hire her unless I can see her action with a partner. Maybe she's desperate enough to give you a chance. Okay. So we're going to help her out. Why XP? Can't you see I'm auditioning? This is my shot at the big time. I can't screw it up by talking to you. What's the use? There's no way Bib's gonna hire me unless he gets a chance to see me dancing with a partner. I could be your partner.
I'm
desperate. I'd hate to blow this audition, but I don't know if I'm ready to just pair up with a random. How do I know you're good? What other choice do you have? Well, you do have a certain look about you, confidence. Yeah, I'm a Chad. I guess you'll have to do, but I'm warning you, don't screw this up. Alright, you got one chance. I'll give you 1 minute to get your partner set up, then we'll see what you got. Just follow my lead. Remember, the more complicated steps, the closer we dance, the more we'll impress a bit. But don't get too close if you can't handle it. I don't need some clumsy oaf tripping me up. Try not to screw it for me, okay? Alright. Dance beside her. Basically, you're going to want to get more close as time goes on. Simple but nice. Just remember, Starlight Entertainers don't want simple. We're looking for top performers. I know you're trying to be careful by screwing, but you gotta give me a little more than that. Good seems 1,000 dancers. We need someone to impress them. Next dance is a little different, so watch me for steps, then jump in. Man, dude, this dancing is fucking great. Join Lynn by dancing close beside her. This is so fucking bad, dude. I can't believe they put this in the game. Good, good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice tempo, looking good. One more dance to go. It's so bad. Yeah. We're off beat. Now our character's getting into it. Oh god, it looks so bad. Good. Relax, Lynn, you made it. You got the job. Yay. I made it. This is incredible. I don't believe it. Believe it, kid. You're in. Now we gotta get you fitted for your outfits. We need to start rehearsals. You got contracts to sign. Let's go. Busy, busy, busy. Couldn't made it without you. I've got a big hug, but, well, frankly, you're a little beneath me now. Oh, man. What a bitch. But if you're ever traveling Galaxy and you see Starlight Entertainers perform, stop by and ask for Lynn. I love on how she's like, I'll hug you, but you're below me now. Such a bitch. So funny, though.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Little girl should not be in the bar. There's no place for little girl. If little girl's smart, she run away home now.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Little girl needs a lesson. Yeah, fuck her up.
Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
Mission, I'm busy. They just brought me food.
Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
We know what trouble, Rookie. Our problem with you, little girl.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Little girl lucky she got big friends. I think the funniest thing about this is that Zalbar sounds like a rap name. Yo, is Zalbar spitting on the mic, hitting them Z notes, them big Z's. You know what I mean? Every time I look at Zalbar, all I think of is like a fucking rapper. His name just sounds so good. Like you could easily make raps on that. Oh my god.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Maybe we speak the same language.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo. And this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
How do a Wookiee and Twi'lek street urchin end up as best friends? Here we go.
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
You got the scoop, okay. Tell me about Calo
Calo
Nord.
Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy.
Oh.
He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock. You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
I haven't finished eating.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Yep. So there's nothing over here, nothing over here. Just musicians. And just like that, that is it. So we're gonna go to... we're gonna go to Bendak Starkiller. And we're going to demand he duels us for the bounty. But then we're going to go to... because whenever you challenge Bendak Starkiller, he goes away. He says he needs time to prepare, so he disappears. During that time, you should just go do other things. Oh my god.
Yes,
Card.
what's on your... You do?
Yeah, what's bothering
you?
you?
Discuss.
We didn't finish our conversation last time.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try to explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Sounds like an excuse, brother. A true Chad doesn't make excuses.
Maybe so, but I've been betrayed before by people that... well, it just won't happen again, that's all.
Yeah. Of course it won't happen if you never trust anyone. That's really low, bro.
Look, I'm not trying to insult you. This is just the way I am. No need to take it personally.
Right, and how am I supposed to know that you won't betray us?
Me?
Why not you? Accusing other people is a good cover for a traitor.
I don't remember ever saying anything about a traitor. All I mean is that if you're smart, you won't trust anyone. Not me, not Bastila, and especially not yourself.
Ah, so you don't trust yourself, is that it? Pretty pithy advice, I see, yeah.
I don't need to be analyzed, thanks. Can we just get back to business?
Yeah, that settles that, I guess.
Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Yeah, so see, as you just walk with him, he just starts talking, and it feels more organic. It feels more legit. Like, hey, this is someone you're spending a lot of time with. He's spilling the beans. I think that's the way companion dialogue should be done. Much like Mass Effect kind of does it. I just completely ran by him. He hides in this little corner.
I've been watching you on the dueling ring. Not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes?
I'm here to collect the bounty on your head, buddy.
So you're the one doing Zax's dirty work.
Well, I've got some bad news for you, little bounty hunter. There's no way you're bringing me in. This cantina is wired with a top-level security grid. You pull a weapon on me and the auto-fire turrets will fry you before you can even pull the trigger.
So you're just here like a coward.
Why would I ever want to leave here? I've got food and drinks, a place to stay, and everybody treats me with the respect I've earned for my dueling career. But if you're set on collecting that bounty, I'll make you a deal. I kinda miss the fight game. My hand is itching for the feel of a blaster in my grip. I've seen you in the duel ring. You're just good enough to spark my interest, so I'll agree to face you in a death match. You win, you get to collect that bounty for killing me.
You're on. Name the time and place.
Finally, fresh meat. Azura will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
The original OG Star Killer, not the emotional rage bait dude. I heard the news. You and Vendek are planning a deathmatch. This is excellent news. People will bet fortunes on this fight. But why are you here now? Deathmatch takes time to get ready. I have to bribe officials so they don't break it up. Now, Bendek Starkiller is a unique blaster pistol. What you can do to glitch the game is after you beat Twitch, don't collect your reward. Instead, go straight to Bendak and challenge him to the arena. And then after the arena fight, you get 2 Bendak Starkiller blasters because now you're collecting the reward for Twitch and the reward for Bendak twice. I think it's a dumb glitch because while, yeah, it's a cool weapon, it kind of makes the game a little bit easier, in my opinion. I think the game's easy enough already. There are very few glitches I'll actually engage with. One of them is running away from enemies. I'll gladly run away from enemies because some of them really are ridiculous. But when it comes to other things like that, I just find it annoying. Here's an alien being harassed. This is like free light side points. Let's do it. Please, human, I'm injured and in need of assistance. These human children keep hitting and kicking me. I cannot reason with them, but I fight back good. I could be arrested.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Please, human, help me. Maybe these offspring of your species will listen to you. Hey, you kids, leave the authority alone.
Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Just because he's different doesn't mean you have the right to attack him.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Thank you, human. I was returning from a visit from a work associate with those humans that attacked me. Do you have any kind of reward for me helping you? I wish I had a reward to give you to show my appreciation, but I have no suitable reward. Once more, thank you for saving me from those children. 60 XP, baby. So we're level 4. 4 more levels, and then boom, we get the implants. And we also get uncanny dodge ×2, which is nice. Soldier doesn't get anything. The only thing Soldier class gets is that they have a lot of fighting techniques. And I forgot, one of us needs to be wearing the Sith armor. There we go. This guy will not let you through unless you have the Sith armor on. And we're gonna switch to my Achani fiber armor. And cool, enemies are abound.
You asked for this!
Wow, I was missing like crazy. I'm surprised. Oh, we're gonna fuck this guy up. Yep, 12 and 15. 8 damage. Oh, his back is there. 15 damage? Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Karth is not... He's not really that good at fighting, to be honest. We're gonna take rapid shot. Rapid shot is the best. Snipe is okay. It really doesn't do much. Just fucking had like a nuke go off on my microphone because I had a sneeze. Whew. So let's quickly teleport to our hideout because I'm wounded. And then teleport back. Oh yeah, we gotta tell Dia that she's no longer being hunted. But in the meantime, let's go to the Beck's base, get that done. Here's the other gangsters.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
I need Gadon's help. I was told to speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Maybe I could... You can't pass this persuasion check. I could be an ally against all his enemies.
We do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
So, this game is kind of weird. There's really no consequence to betraying the hidden Becks or helping them. You just get dark side points, but it's not even that much. It's just you get a lot of XP by
Hold it right
screwing
there.
them over.
Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brezhik and his Vulcars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulcars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulcar spy.
Alright, let's talk to Gadon Thek. I'm starting to get hungry too. I should probably eat.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulcars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you? The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Yeah, I'm not working for the Sith.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulcars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulcars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulcars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulcars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
I have to get there and rescue her. Chad.
Normally, the Vulcars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulcar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulcar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
There has to be some way I could help her.
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulcar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Alright, can you help me with
I
this?
might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
Alright then.
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
Alright, how am I supposed to get in?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Alright.
She
Where
and
is
her
she?
Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Alright, got some uniforms to disguise myself.
A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Alright, let's do it.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Nope.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Alright, good. So now we have the security papers. We don't need the Sith uniforms. That's locked. Are all these locked? I don't think they are, yeah. There's some stuff here that we could take. Frags, nice, that's great. More frag grenades, the better. Doesn't need it, good. I think we're good from here. We're just gonna go on. So there's gonna be a sniper we're gonna fight, and this sniper bitch is a little tough, but if you kill her, you do get some nice gear, and you get a nice reward for the bounty. So that's the nice thing about it. Wow, we missed everything. Damn. Wow. That guy was not taking shit. He was like, nah, dude. You thought you were gonna kill me? Psych. Turn to hideout real quick. Tell Dia about the issue that we resolved for her, thankfully. And then flip on back to the Undercity. As I say, I wish KOTOR 2 had this feature. It is so nice. I didn't mean to do that. I thought that was Dia's thing. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? We overshot it, that's why. I went to the wrong room. That's not it either. What the fuck? I got that boomer brain. Got that dementia going on. Jesus Christ.
What are you macabre?
The fuck? Did I totally miss it? How did I walk right past it?
You're back.
Yeah,
He
spoke
called
with
the bounty
Holden.
off? That's wonderful! I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something.
All right,
I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
So, based gamer ass, thinking about dueling plus flurry plus speed build. The best crystals are usually the Yavin 4 crystals, but also the we got the energy projector, yay. But not just that, dueling is one-handed. So I have 2-weapon fighting, but dueling is one-handed fighting. Dueling gives you a lot of defense, but it's really not that good. It really isn't. Boom. Oh my god, yes. Yes. I wonder if we could swap these out. Yeah, that's much better. There we go. Now we have like +3 chance to hit on both sides instead of just one. Oh my god. That is great. But flurry and speed is always good. Always good. Always good. And this is the funny part, right? So if you go Jedi Guardian, dude, you have this where anytime you auto attack, your guy jumps across the field and hits the person. It is so funny when you have high enough strength to where you just one-shot people with your two swords. You're just wham, fucking auto killing everybody. Now the issue with Jedi Guardian, as I said, this is why I'm kind of debating about going Sentinel instead, is that Jedi Guardian, you get the ability to jump across the distance with your lightsaber.
Yes, what's on your mind?
It does not work on melee swords, so you have to have a lightsaber.
Oh, you want to argue some more, is that it?
Always up for a good fight.
So I've seen. If I were Malik, I'd be a bit nervous to have you on my tail. I just don't trust easily, and for good reasons, which are my own.
But we have to work together, so it has plenty to do with me.
Damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians.
Let me heat up my food.
Revan and Malik were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith. And we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust?
What do I have to do with Malik?
It's not that. That's not what I mean. There were others, good, solid, trusted men who joined them. Malik and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done. But the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy.
some delicious ass food. I haven't joined the Sith, Karth.
I know. And I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... No, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
So, in case you're wondering what I'm eating, it's a spring roll with some rice and beef. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's what we're eating. It's leftovers from earlier, and I'm fucking excited. I just need a drink. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Got my Arizona iced tea, lemonade flavor. And I got my spring roll with some beef and rice. So one of the things about dueling that I should probably mention is that dueling gives you more defense than it does offense. And it's not necessarily bad. It's just that the beginning of the game, you're going to...
It's obvious from the... Well, look,
the beginning of the game, dueling is going to be very, very strong. But late stage of the game, dueling is going to be very, very weak. Honestly, it's KOTOR. My opinion is that KOTOR is easy as fuck. It doesn't matter. But there are people who are like hardcore meta gamers in a single player fucking game where it doesn't matter. The big issue with dueling, obviously, is that you're stuck with one lightsaber, but if you're doing heavy armor build like I'm doing, dueling could actually be really good because you're increasing your defense. You're making it where you take less damage.
You guys are behind with
That's
your
the
pace.
nice thing about it.
What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Kavatumpa kunpa yiyamoka paata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Dongna bunsha nyunyang. Kavavoy pamulji kamana.
Runda dijo donga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunodek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata dungno sercha. Ichua benki.
Watana wama mulera. Kenchun jupashak. No bule mule raji. Jonitun turji chiwi itato. Bola una dichek. Palamure slimowanga kun pisching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Who are you?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Here we go.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tonki pa nonku nek abog. Chiyokaku. Kinba muri ra dwana ji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Here's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
Just cronky to patslimo. Chi itakanki chana kilikon. Kinba muli ra dwana ji. Kinba noku nikset abog.
That's the plan.
Alright, let's throw a grenade at this asshole. Boom! Got him. Don't forget to save often. Because I've had my save file get corrupted once. That really sucked. 13 damage. 5 damage. Boom, 9 damage.
Here! Here!
Alright.
What?
So...
Yes?
I think Karth has the highest demolition skill. Because mine's only 2. What's his at? Oh, it's 0. Okay.
Yes?
Well, shit. My chair's acting up because now my chair's like declining slowly. I don't know why. So doing these mines is very important. We're going to try to recover it. If it doesn't, then I'm going to try to reload and try to just disable it. Yeah, that did not work. Which one was it? This one. I'm more curious if I gain XP from this or not. Ooh, shit. Do I not see the mine?
What?
There we go.
What?
Ah, I failed an awareness check. Isn't that nice? Boom.
You asked for this!
That's really funny that I failed an awareness check, so now I can't even see the fucking landmine. That's funny. The best option in this case is just to wait for Mission Vow, or just walk along this.
Ready?
Get out of the way.
Sure.
There we go. Now we got the second armor piece of our armor upgrades. Can we? No, we can't. Alrighty. Buddy, you're about to get slapped. 11 and 12 damage. 8 and 8 damage. Oh my god. So you notice I'm getting more and more accurate, so I'm not missing as much. And since I'm dual wielding, I'm doing 2 attacks per attack. So there's less and less need for me to cast Flurry. I love that so much. I really do. I love that so much. I love killing Twi'leks. So we're at 545 XP. Let's see if disarming this gives me XP. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't. Read message. Alright, I heard your brother left for Tatooine. Did he at least leave Hyperdrive? That's the name of her pet, is Hyperdrive. Alderaan. Uncle Louie. Yep. What's the name of your pet? It's Hyperdrive. Who taught you to fire your blaster? Your uncle. And Alderaan. So we just got Republic modular armor. It's not as good as the Achani one. I think, if I remember correctly. Sorry, I got something in my teeth. I think it's like rice. So yeah, KOTOR 2, you get XP for disabling doors with security, disabling mines. KOTOR 1, you do not. So KOTOR 1, you could just be that jackass who just beats everybody's ass, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because there's no point.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
Well, right now, I came here so I can grab a bite of my delicious rice and beef. Alright, let me put this shit away. You know, I don't know if it's like a biological thing, but before I had kids, I thought most parents were like brainwashed into just loving their kids. Now that I have a kid, I could see that yes, you are in fact brainwashed to love your kids. Because I can't stop thinking about my son, and he is just such a funny little guy. He's 2 years old, and I love him to death. He is the funniest little kid ever. Right now, the biggest thing that we like to do is I like to hold my hand like this, and I'm always like, "What is that, Uriel? What is that?" And he goes, "A tickling snake! A tickling snake! Here it comes!" And I start like tickling his neck or tickling his thighs. And he just starts laughing like crazy. It's the funniest game ever for him. And right now I feel like playing that with my son, but he's sleeping, so... I'm here to collect the bounty on your head, Sullivan.
You're a fool if you think you can collect the price on my head. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
That is questionable. But it's fine. Woo. She stunned Karth with a fucking snipe shot. Yeah, we're doing 12 damage. That's good.
How'd you like that?
Good. Have your back to me. Yes. Have your back to me. Okay, she just did that. She just hit me for 15 damage. Got him. She gives us the neural bands.
What?
Yes. And we leveled up. So skills. We're going to have our persuade up to 4. Yay. Repairs up to 8. That's good. I'm going to go 2 weapon fighting times 2. The sooner you max that out, the better. There's no real downside to it. Reflexes, yay. Willpower, that's going to be kind of useless, but whatever. So now we have +5 attack mods on both of our heads, both of our weapons. So now we're going to be kicking ass. Karth is he's a goat. I'll tell you what, for the beginning of the game, he's a goat. But later in the game, he's fucking useless. Honest to God, never use him afterwards. Terrace, he's just really, really good. Yeah, we're just demolishing this guy. Holy shit, I'm excited for the rat ghouls. The rat ghouls, for those of you who don't know, the rat ghouls are really, really tough. They're really dexterous. So they don't really get hit. And they usually land their hits. And their hits poison you and they do a lot of damage. So, here we go. Oh, should we collect our bounty? Yeah, let's collect our bounty. No, let's not do it. Never mind. Because I still got to kill Bendak Starkiller. I'm a person who likes to do everything in one go. I don't like to divvy out things. 22 damage.
Let's go!
We did 22 damage in one hit. That was a crit. That was awesome. They don't have any loot? Okay. Oh my god, Carl.
Yes, what's it?
I want to know about what we discussed.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yes, but I'm bored, so spit it out.
Cute. Nice to know you're so full of concern. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt, though. I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
That name sounds familiar.
With good reason. Admiral Saul Kareth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
How could you not see through
I didn't want to, maybe. Are you so sure you would have? Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. Even when things looked to be at their worst. I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
And that's why you feel sorry for yourself.
Don't even start with that. I don't feel sorry for myself. I feel angry at Saul and all those others. It's all I can think about sometimes. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
I'd do the same in your shoes.
Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Yeah, that's not very Chad of you. It's not very Chad at all.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
I got my security
Let me
papers,
see.
dude.
Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits!
Yeah, I'm not paying any toll. It's a public elevator.
Please have pity on us. We have nothing. All we ask is a few credits to make our lives easier.
Forget it. Yeah, you get nothing.
Have you no heart? Have you no compassion?
Come, my brother, let us go. We will get nothing from this selfish Upworlder.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name's Chadus Maximus.
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
It's nothing special.
Not to you, I suppose, but you're probably used to its beauty by now. I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there. Of course, I'm sorry. You're probably here for something important, right? You probably want to speak to Gendar. He's the leader of our village. But if you have time later, maybe you could come back and speak to me again. I don't get much chance to talk with people from the surface.
So this is our healer. We're gonna talk to this woman. She's gonna keep us alive.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Who are you?
I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts who are sick or injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
Alright, I need healing. Thank you. Always save before you fight the rat ghouls. They are tough candies.
Please, help us. We're infected with the rat ghoul disease. At any moment we could... no! This cannot...
No! Yeah, I'm gonna fuck these guys up. Karth, I don't know what you're doing, buddy, but you're gonna start blasting.
What?
Oh my god, 16 damage?
You asked for this! Let's go!
Wow, Karth, you just... Oh my god, dude.
Yes?
Back again.
Thankfully there's a healer here, so we don't have to deal with bullshit.
Please, please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't end up like them.
Dora, I'm here to help you.
You'll help us? Oh, bless you, Upworlder, bless you. But you must hurry. We have the rat ghoul disease. It is only a matter of time until we are transformed into terrible creatures, like those who attacked you when you first came into the pen. It is too late for them. Soon it will be too late for us, and we will transform into those horrible rat ghouls ourselves.
Yeah, I'll be back,
Please hurry, Upworlder. We don't have much time until the... Don't forget about us, Upworlder. If you find any way to cure this disease, please come back.
So with that fight, you kind of see is that I'm getting hit, and I'm not really hitting, I am hitting them, because my attack is really good. But they do a lot of damage. They usually land their hits.
You ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes. You've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
Alright, show me the
It ain't
inventory.
the best stuff.
This armor's pretty good, but it's not upgradable, so it's not that good. Arcanian pistol is really nice. Here we go. Immune to critical hits for 500 credits. We are buying that. Yes. Scope. Yeah, let's buy it. Vibration cell. Buy it. Yes. Good deal. So now we have immunity to critical hits. That is really good. We can jump to our hideout real quick. and augment our weapons now that we just did that. We really do need a Durasteel bonding alloy. So with Karth, we could do that. Now he's got a much better weapon. And for this, we now increase our bonus to 7. We'll assemble that. This, we would increase the bonus to 6. And then this, we would be immune to mind effects. That's fine later. Not good for right now. This armor would be better for when you're fighting the Dark Jedi. So until you fight the Dark Jedi, don't even worry about that. Right now, we're not even worrying about it. I just wanted to upgrade my armor real quick. And now that I have immunity to critical hits, that means that the enemies can no longer crit me. So if an enemy crits me and he usually does like 10 damage, he would be doing 20 damage. But because I'm immune to crits, he just keeps doing the 10
Hurry,
damage.
Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
I like that a lot.
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The Rakghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near.
Alright, open the gate, I'll kill it.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Alright, so, Karth, you're really good at shooting.
Yes?
How'd you like that? You asked for this!
You can come out here and try to save this guy and he still dies anyways. It's really funny.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Thank you for saving Hindar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder? Goodbye.
There we go. Now we get our third companion.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Whoa, slow down, Mission. What's wrong?
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Calm down. Take a breath. Tell me what happened.
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd Rakghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Alright. So, wait here. I'll be back and find Zalbar.
No way. I'm the one that got Zalbar into this mess, so I'm coming with you. I'm not going to abandon him again.
Alright. Where is he?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
Alright, get me inside the Vulcar base.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulcar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulcar compound.
Come on, Karth. She already explained that to us, dude. Pay attention. Pay attention, dude. Alright.
Huh?
So, Mission here is really good at skills. Like, insanely good at skills. So, we're gonna do this. She has stealth field, so she can do stealth attacks. I think she has... So you see this? She has 16 dexterity. But yet, she gives you a blade. Do not use the blade. Don't use it at all. Mission is a very good shooter, not a swordsman. So she has good this. We're not going to even bother with stealth, so don't even waste points on that. And then I guess we'll waste a point on computer. Computadore. Now let's look at her feats real quick. So she has sneak attack, which is nice. The big thing with sneak attack is she can disintegrate opponents when she shoots them in the back. And she has dueling, which means she's really good with one-hand pistol or one-hand sword. She has Scoundrel's Luck, which is nice. That gives her more defense, 21. She has higher defense than us. Like, the highest defense. Don't we have a better pistol? I think we have a better one. So she's got 1 to 6, 1 to 8. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yes?
We're gonna kill these guys. These guys are tough, too.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Look, I got security papers.
Security papers? Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
Alright, time to die.
Look out!
Ooh! Ooh!
You dead!
You asked for this!
Damn, dude, this guy's dodging all my hits. Not for long. Alright, good. So we got motion detection goggles. That's good. Yeah, I mostly kill them for their stuff, which is this. So we get extra security, all that. That's going to be good for mission. And we get the Sith Energy Shield. Sith Energy Shield is better by just 10 points. That's really the big takeaway from this.
Sure.
Alright, so we gotta find the Rat Ghoul Serum. There is a limitation on the Rat Ghoul Serum in terms of like how many you can actually get.
How'd you like that?
Take.
Damn, that hurt, I bet. I feel sick.
Let's
15 damage. Oh my god. She just did 15 damage in a single... Whoa, that guy's hiding. Boom! Chadus Maximus. At it again. There we got one Rat Ghoul Serum. We got a Beam Splitter, which is good because then we can upgrade our weapon. Was there any more Rat Ghoul Serums? Or I think that's it.
Just die already!
Yes?
Die already!
A Rat Ghoul Fiend. These motherfuckers are upgrading. There we go. Sometimes you may notice your character is getting hit but no damage is happening. That's because your armor is reducing the damage to just nothing. To minimal. Mission's about to level up. I just died to poison. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this Rakghoul serum up top side real quick. You know, why am I running back? Let's just return to hideout. Yeah, because then we can upgrade our weapon too. I was thinking about it for a bit. I was like, wait a minute, why am I running backwards? I could just simply go up and, boom. So see, this is Mission's Blade. Gives you 2 attack bonuses, so you're more accurate with your chances to hit. And then it gives you 1 energy damage. So you have 1 physical, 1 energy. This thing sucks. It really sucks. Even when you max upgrade it, it's not that good. So that's why I don't use it. There are better swords in the game. One of them is, oh god, it's called Baka's Blade or something like that. Yeah, Baka's. Baka's Blade you get from Kashyyyk. It is amazing. It is, honest to god, amazing. Damn thing's better than the lightsaber. Alright, we're gonna go to the clinic and give this guy the Rakghoul serum. And then he's going to make extra versions of the Rakghoul serum, so we can get more serum to give to the people in the Undercity, Underworld, whatever.
Hey, Car. You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. Prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them. It's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big C's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
You're not gonna take that from him, are you, Mission?
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing, or...?
I have a serum to cure the Rakghoul disease.
You have the serum? Impossible. How did you get this? No, wait. I don't really want to know. Can I see it? The serum, I mean? I need to see if there is enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities.
There you go.
Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the Rakghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay. Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I can afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs.
Are you sure you couldn't spare a little extra?
I suppose I could give you a discount here at my shop, in addition to the credits and med packs. Other than that, there is really nothing else I can... I appreciate everything you've done. There are many who would have sold the serum to the crime lord Davik for a much higher sum. Now, is there anything else I can do? Of course.
Yeah, let's see here. So now you can buy the Rakghoul serum. It's just 1, but it's whatever. And you could also buy Infinite's med packs. Really nice.
Yeah?
Alright, so demolition, awareness, security, and we'll do computer use. She has sneak attack, which is nice. So this is one of the big things about sneak attack. This is what makes Mission really good, is positioning. You remember what I said earlier? Positioning matters. These extra damage that she gets from sneak attacks applies whenever she's attacking a target from behind, when they're stunned, or otherwise immobilized. So as long as you like start a fight and you gather all the enemies on your character and you just put mission behind everybody somewhere, she's gonna start doing like 20 damage per shot with her shitty little pistols. It is amazing. We're gonna go 2 weapon fighting for her so that way she could hit more. Because I want her to have a second pistol. Not yet, because she's not good enough yet.
Yes?
And then we're going to go down to the underworld and we're going to save a Republic pilot who is in a bit of a trouble. The only reason why we're saving him is because he does give us more XP. Something is going to happen.
Hey, Karth, can I talk to you for a second?
Are you ready to have a civil chat? Or is this gonna be another childish tantrum?
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about what I said too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising considering all we've been through, but I shouldn't take it out on you.
Alright, it's about time you guys made
Mission,
up.
you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. I mean, look where we are. Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know. Thanks, Karth.
Well, that's no big deal. I know how it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like that.
Kids are like that? Listen, you... Oh, I get it. Okay, you got me. You're pretty funny, Karth, for an old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
I do like on how they talk to each other. KOTOR 2, you don't have that. You really don't. They only talk to your guy. But in KOTOR 1, they do talk back and forth. I think what it was like a lot of people bitched about how annoying it was when the game would just randomly break and you would just see your 2 companions have the same discussion over and over again. So, I understand it, but at the same time, I actually really do like it. It's like Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 was so good at that. One of the things I really liked about Mass Effect 1 was your character would be in an elevator, and either you would hear the news, and the news would give you very important things about how you're changing the galaxy or things that are going on in the galaxy you can investigate, or your companions would talk to each other. And it was always funny what they would say to each other sometimes. We are level 5. We're almost there. I think, in all honesty, I think we're gonna go for Jedi Guardian because we get more feats, and with feats we can do some interesting things with that. Because I'm not gonna be able to use force powers anyways.
What?
$4,844. Let's see if recovering the mine gives me XP. Nope, it didn't. That's what I was talking about, is that KOTOR 2, you really do get a lot of XP. It's insane, because now everything gives you experience, not just killing enemies.
What?
Here we go.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Here, take some serum, it'll cure you.
Thank you. Those things, they attacked as soon as we came out the doors. They killed the others. It was horrible.
You're okay now, but I need information. I'm looking for Bastila.
Bastila? She wasn't in this pod. We were tracking her pod just before we hit the planet's surface. It went down somewhere to the west. We lost the signal when our own pod crashed. Maybe. Wait. What was that? Did you hear that? I thought I heard something.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Over there. I heard something. I know I did. There it is again. It's those monsters. They're coming back. Run for your lives.
Yep. By sparing this guy, you end up summoning more rat ghouls. Yep. Come on over here, buddies. So mission.
Yeah?
Boom, 11 damage.
I think I've been fortunate.
Alright, well, Karth just fucking sniped it. It's gonna be more busted later on in the game. It was kind of funny because people were talking about Mission Val being like the highest DPS in the entire game. And the reason why is because if you give her 2 pistols and you just have her wailing on someone that you have paralyzed or stunned, then she disintegrates them within 2 or 3 shots because of that sneak attack skill. I'm just enjoying my time on Terrace right now. Because I know once I get to Dantooine, I'm kind of screwed.
Back again. Back again. Your offer is generous, Upworlder, but the serum is useless to... The villagers infected with the rat ghoul disease have been quarantined. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure.
Alright.
I can't stop you from going...
So now we're going to help these infected villagers.
Do
I brought the serum to cure the rat ghoul disease.
you have a cure? Quickly, I must inject it before I feel the disease burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a fate worse than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
What are you talking about?
Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the Undercity, far to the northeast of the village. I'd tell you more if I could, but our salvage team never reached the pod. It's probably still there, unless some of the other Upworlders already found it and picked it clean. We should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you've done.
So yeah, she's talking about the escape pod. We already did that one. Not much of a reward. It's just more good guy points. Good guy brownie points. When we get to Dantooine, it's going to be kind of funny because the game's going to want us to use a lightsaber. But we're going to be so strong with just melee swords, we're just going to beat everyone's ass without it. Because that's the thing with Dantooine, is that you're supposed to be debuffed because now you're using a weapon that you weren't really good with. And you were so accustomed to other weapons that now you're just kind of fucked. But if you stick with your blades, all of a sudden you're just beating the shit out of everybody. It's funny as hell. Alright, here we go. Here's Canderous. Canderous, watch him. He's always got that gun on him. Fun fact, he can't use it. He fucking sucks with it. He misses all the time.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Are you threatening me?
Mandalorians don't make threats. We make promises. But I'm just trying to give you a friendly warning. This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Canderous, I heard something. Over there in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Here we go. Battle of the Greatest.
Time to rumble.
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
So you're just gonna run back and serve as like a coward?
Normally, I'd make you regret those words. But I'm not wasting another minute down here. I'm responsible for this whole company, and they won't survive down here much longer. Come on, boys, let's move out!
Yep.
Ready.
I fucking missed. We're gonna take an improved rapid shot so he does even more damage. Oh my god.
How'd you like that?
What?
I did one playthrough. The thing is that everywhere you go, the rat ghouls respawn infinitely. And they're not worth a lot of XP. So it's not like you're farming a lot of XP by killing them over and over again. But you could theoretically do it. Rise to...
Let's go!
You could theoretically just rise to the max level just by killing these rat ghouls over and over and over and over and over again.
Down you go!
Sure.
Good deal.
What?
We're almost there leveling up. Since my guy's almost leveled up, there's no reason for me to go back and heal. Literally, the moment we kill something, I'm going to level up. So, this is always the best entry point, in case you're wondering which point is the best to enter the sewers in. This one. Because all you got to do is make a left, left, and you just keep going left. That's all you got to do. Stunned it.
You asked for this!
16 damage.
What?
Yep. You know what? We'll just stick with computer use. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god.
Let's go!
Here we are. So this is it. This is literally where Zalbar is. So this is the end of the whole dungeon. So you don't have to go through all the shit inside the goddamn sewers. All you gotta do is just literally go through that entrance point, and Zalbar is right here. Whereas if you go through the other sewer entrances, you gotta go through like 2 whole maps of just enemies before you finally reach this point. Okay, mission.
What?
Here we go.
How'd you like that?
Yeah. 14 and 16. fuckers. Oh, 11 and 14. I am just slapping these guys. My damage is insane. We're gonna do advanced medkit.
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks.
Just
no computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Terrace. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick.
Sight for sore eyes mission.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission and Zalbar, together forever.
Who's that with you?
These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have got you out.
Good to meet you, Zalbar. I'm Chadus Maximus. You know the language of my people? That's rare among your species. I'm impressed. You saved me from a life of servitude and slavery. There's only one way I could ever repay such an act. I will swear my life debt to you.
A life debt? You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this.
I'm sure, Mission. This is an issue of great importance to me. Because of our great physical strength, Wookiees are used to being slave labor. They see us as brutes and animals to be exploited. Over the years, slavers have taken many of my people. We must always be on the guard against raids. When the Gamorreans captured me, I thought I was doomed to a life of servitude. I've been saved by such a fate, and the only way I could repay is through a life debt.
Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
Some kind of loyalty vow, isn't it?
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be with you.
In the presence of you all, I swear my life debt. Forever after, I will be by your side. Chadus Maximus, may my vow be as strong as the roots of the great Rorschach trees of Kashyyyk. I accept the honor.
I guess this means you're stuck with me, too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
Glad to have you on board.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Vulcar base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
Good.
I better come with you. The Vulcars put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Vulcars on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
Good, I'm spoiling for a
You
fight.
did a good job mopping up those Gamorreans, but I don't think you want to take on a Rancor. Those things are huge. Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind.
Not really an option, let's go. I'm not afraid of a Rancor, yeah.
Okay then, off we go. Like I said, somewhere to the southeast.
You said northeast,
Just
now
look
you're
for
saying
the force shield,
southeast?
and we'll know we're there.
She says northeast and then immediately says southeast. It doesn't matter, we already discovered the door. But I could see how a player is confused. Was there anything in this room? No, it's this room. I'm stuck. So look at Zalbar's stats. 20 strength, 13 dexterity, 20 constitution. The thing with Zalbar is he's a scout just like me. Similar build. Difference is that he beats ass. He beats a whole lot of ass. And he's really skilled too, which makes it even crazier. So with him we can get toughness. So that way he's like really, really strong. And he cannot wear armor because he's a Wookiee. So, with him, you're better off just giving him a big-ass sword. And you just let him go to town on things. Just like that. Now, when I level up Zalbar, and it comes to stats, I just level up his dexterity. Because it's the only stat he needs. he can beat anybody's ass. It's just he needs more defenses because he can't wear armor. So you gotta supplement him. I just canceled my own attack. Well, Zalbar just killed a guy. See, we get Zalbar's bowcaster. So Zalbar's bowcaster, he doesn't use it. The person who does use it, though, is Mission. 1 to 10 damage plus 1 modifier, and it's upgradable. Hell yeah. Back up. We did 1 damage.
Hey, Big Z, we gotta do something about your breath. I didn't want to say anything, but it's bad. Worse than usual, which is hard to believe. In fact, now that I think about it, your breath has been pretty rancid ever since we rescued you from those Gamorrean slavers. What'd they feed you, buddy?
They didn't. I wasn't their guest mission. I was a prisoner. I don't think they cared much about what happened to me.
Oh, Zalbar, that's terrible. I know how grouchy you get if you don't get your 8 square meals a day. I'm amazed you didn't pass out from hunger.
I did manage to take a chunk out of the arm of the guards that wandered too close to my cage, but it tasted awful, so I spit it out.
Ew! No wonder your breath is so bad, Big Z. Gamorreans smell like bantha poodoo. We'll have to pick you up a toothbrush to clean that stench out of your choppers.
Wookiees do not brush their teeth, Mission. It just isn't done. What humiliation will you use next on me? A comb?
Okay, relax. No toothbrush. Sheesh. Just try and eat something else to cover up that smell, okay? Stay away from anything that's smart enough to lock you in a cage this time.
Die, I'll take care of it as soon as I can, Mission. For now, let's stay focused. I want the goodies.
Yes?
So this room doesn't lead to really anything. So yeah, if we were to go down this route, we would just end up going through waves and waves of Gamorreans and rat ghouls and all sorts of shit. No real reason for us to do that. We literally just gotta go back over here, run this way, and then boom, we're already at the force field. That's how easy it is if you choose the right entrance. If you choose the wrong entrance, you gotta go through just so many enemies. It's annoying, it's tedious. Come on, Mission, activate your dialogue.
You won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper codes. Lucky for you, I've got them. I picked them off the pocket of a black Vulcar who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
Yes. Oh my god. I am just one-shotting everything, Jesus. Everything's dying in one hit. We don't even need flurry right now, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, this guy's gonna aggro. That's all it was 20 HP to kill a Gamorrean. I could've sworn it was more. Jesus. There was an extra room back here. The extra rooms tend to be like one room big. They're not connected to like a maze. Yeah, see, it's pretty basic. As I say, you don't get XP for doing this. You just simply save yourself the damage. KOTOR 2, you do get XP for this. That's why you'll see some players will be like, no, I will not risk detonating a mine because that's valuable XP. It's like 200 XP every time. It's so good. Oh, it's too much XP in my opinion. But yeah, with this build, we're just going to be going power armor, which is incredibly a bad idea. And then we're going to go down... wow.
Huh?
Mission was stuck somewhere. That's great. Oh yeah, you don't regenerate HP in this game. So in KOTOR 2, your HP slowly regenerates. In KOTOR 1, it does not. 25 damage. My treat injury skill is like really bad.
Huh?
My treat injury skill is so bad that I don't even like... I only heal 8 HP instead of 10. That is bad. That is really bad. So here
Hey,
we're going to
Z,
use mission.
Don't take this the wrong way, but lately I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy.
Scruffy? What are you talking about? I hope you aren't suggesting I take a bath.
No, I'm not suggesting a bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through.
You're making this up. I groom every day and my hair's not tangled and it's not going gray. She's got a point, Zalbar. You could use a good makeover.
Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit.
You don't trim a Wookiee. You don't color a Wookiee, and you certainly don't dress a Wookiee.
I know, Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge.
Leave me alone.
Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
Bro, that's how I am with some of my patients. I'm just like, dude, if you want to be naked and you're gonna fight me, just fucking stay naked. I'm not doing this shit. So we have our stealth field generator.
No one's gonna see this mission.
Some people, they like just throw grenades at the Rancor endlessly until they kill it. You can literally just use the corpse pile and just kill it in one hit. I think the issue is that you do get a lot of XP if you do kill it that way, where you just keep throwing grenades. But I think that's kind of dumb. We're gonna do a sonic grenade. Where is it? Rancor... KOTOR. It doesn't matter what grenade you do. I literally did a concussive grenade once.
Yes?
Yeah, I did a concussive grenade once and it worked.
Here.
I think it's the funniest thing though. You can use whatever grenade and it just works no matter what. Alright, time to kill these guys.
You'll never get
me. Zalbar is fucking insane. Now in KOTOR 2 you can take a med pack and apply it to your companions. So you could have a companion who is a medic. But because you regenerate HP passively, there's really no point in doing that unless you're in combat. Oh my god. Oh, no parts? Oh, well. Yeah, I'm really thinking about Jedi Sentinel right now. I should just stick with the Guardian and just stick with that. Alright, get away from that.
Huh?
Sure.
Reactivate the droid. Engage the droid in patrol mode. And that's it. There was a guy who I recently saw on YouTube who used a mod or something to turn himself into that droid. And he actually did have the droid class. So he was able to just go around the entire map dressed and looking like this. And his whole outfit was a droid outfit. And he was able to play the entire game. I thought that was really, really cool. I was like, damn, dude. Because I always want to play KOTOR as a droid and just see how that's like. Droids usually have really bad dexterity, so they're pretty easy to handle.
You okay?
16 HP, damn. Any loot? Nope. Okay.
You okay?
Sure.
40 med packs. Yeah, I have 60 HP. Jesus Christ, this could take a while. How'd you end up here in the Volker base? We're... Alright. Get out. We're suffering from the, fast speed glitch. It happens in KOTOR 2 as well. Sometimes you fix it just by rebooting the game or rebooting a load. Okay, good, that did it. Thankfully it happened on a useless NPC. One thing that can cause the glitch to happen where you're just speeding through the dialogue is actually using the force speed power. 21 damage. Holy shit. It's either me or Zalbar. One of us is clapping your cheeks. Cool, we get another mesh. Cool. Now, Mission's really good with computers. So, her computer use is 6. We're going to slice this. Access computer cameras. Barracks. We're going to overload the power conduit. Because this fight is hard. There we go. Big level up. Big. Improve Scoundrel's luck. 9 damage? I surrender, I surrender. Please don't kill me. I'm not like the others. I'm not Brejic and his new Vulkars. What are you talking about? You're a Vulkar, aren't you? What? Nothing's working. Okay. This is another glitch. That's great. Yeah, the game itself isn't responding. Alright. Well, it's late. It's 4 a.m. I'll end it here. Thank you guys for coming. We're gonna see if the game loads up. And more importantly, does the load work? It does. Yes. Okay, good. I've had an issue with save file corruptions with this game. Thankfully, I think it's because of OBS related. So, see you guys next time. I don't know if I'll be streaming again tonight. We'll see. As always, my streaming tends to be a little sporadic. For now, I'm going to kind of work on my stuff and then work on a YouTube video. So, see you guys next time.